Alright, man, YouTube was good. D Soon is back with another video. Before I begin the video, y'all already know I gotta do my promo. Listen, we got a few of these hats left. It's the Garden State NJ hat, trucker hat. We got a few of these Johns left. We got about a couple. So if you're looking to cop, please feel free to comment. The website is fully up. The website will be in the descriptions. Comment. Let me know if y'all looking to cop. And one last thing before we begin the video, we have the bucket hats as well too. It's an exclusive drop. I haven't really been pushing it, but it's only exclusively here on the YouTube channel. So again, if you guys are looking to buy, you guys are interested in wanting to cop, feel free to comment, let me know. Also, there's the signature on the bottom as well too, from yours truly. Let's get right to the video. Okay, excuse me. So, this video, I was supposed to do this probably about a month ago, I would say. Roughly a month. Shout out to my cousin. My cousin was telling me he thought of this for me to do. I thought it was a dope idea. So anywho, I'm pretty much gonna do like a top 5 coats of 2024 this year. I'm already knowing right now where I'm at currently. The weather is slowly but surely getting cold. We still about we still around 70, 80s, but the temperature dropped. But I know back home for sure it's like 40 degrees, 40, 50, 30, or whatever the case may be. So it's only a matter of time. I figured let me do this video. So pretty much I'm just gonna give my top 5 coats or outerwear for my fellas. So all my niggas, y'all already know. It's gonna be different styles. Things I think are popping that would never go out of style, and also I would personally buy, and also I know dudes will wear and fuck with as well. So let's get right to it. So the first coat. Now the first coat. Now I seen this brand. I seen a girl wear. They had some girl I seen have this brand, right? So it's called Macaj. Now I went to do some research to see if they have it for men. Clearly they do. I would say it's a designer coat. Whatchamacallit. So I, clearly looked at the men's section, see that they have men coats. And this coat to me is just fire. It's basically a shearling jacket / bubble coat. Bubble coats will never go out of style, in my opinion, personally. And again, obviously, this is probably like well over a band, this coat, but I'm pretty sure it got solid material. I love the color. The color is different. The fur around the neck, too. You got a little strap on the side, too. So, I mean, you get what you pay for. I think this type of style would never go out of style. Although they have different colors, but I'm a nigga at the end of the day. I like to pop out. I like to, show that I'm impressed. I like to let my presence be felt. So this is why I picked this type of style and this clothes. I mean, not clothes, the colorway. Again, when it comes to clothing, fashion, I try to get things that is not too common and it kind of separates me from everybody else. So, next. North Face. You can't go wrong with North Face coats. North Face to me is a brand. I felt like they kind of died down a little bit, but they always be in style, especially back home. North Face in Jersey and New York, you're always gonna see people with North Face coats. Even basically the whole East Coast, DMV niggas, I would say too, Philly, but it's really more popping, more in so in the tri-state area. Respectfully, Jersey and New York. But this one I found through Urban Outfitters. So normally when I do shop, when it comes to quote unquote expensive apparel, clothing, or whatever I'm looking for, me being me of a dude that's such of a bargainer, is always trying to save a couple of dollars. I always go through the clearance rack to see what they have first. So I actually, if I'm not mistaken, went to the clearance rack on the site and I figured let me talk about North Face because I've always had North Face coats growing up. North Face has always been in style, and me personally, I love the colorway. You can never go wrong with camo. And obviously, it's a puffer coat. Puffer coats, as I said previously, is always going to be in style. And you could do a lot with this coat. You could layer it with different colorways underneath with the coat. Yeah, and camo, especially for this time of the year. It's funny because when it's around fall and winter, I like wearing darker colors, especially as I'm getting older. I'm kind of contradicting myself because I just showed y'all the Macaj share link coat slash jacket, but in this case, I like to switch things up. I like to switch the colors, keep it a little toned down. So that's why I said I could rock with this in this camo. Camo's always in styles, always fly, it's fire. And yeah, next coat. So now this one, I gotta switch it up. I think it's important to switch up your style. You never know. You always want to keep people guessing. You know what I'm saying? So I think pea coats, especially this type of pea coat. I do have a Burberry pea coat. Shout out to my brother-in-law. I've had that coat for some years now. But but anywho, just the style alone, stylistically, I mean, it's not for everybody, but me per se, I'm into stuff like this. I like to switch up my style, as I said before, especially when it comes to different occasions. I might be going out to a more luxurious, I don't know, a luxurious outing. I might go to a higher end bar or some suave type shit. So that's the type of nigga I am. Excuse my language. But anywho, you can't go wrong with this type of style. Again, like I said before, you could always add pieces onto it, as in hoodies, just to, if you want to pop out every once in a while with different colorways to make it pop out. So I like this style. This is actually from Zara. So Zara always got heat. I haven't shopped at Zara in a minute, but when I do shop at Zara, I always go online. I think online is the best way. You won't really see much that they have in store. It's a hit or miss depending on your location or where you shop at when it comes to different malls. Me personally, from my experiences shopping through Zara, I always get heat when I go to online as opposed to in store, because sometimes the online stuff, they have limited stuff compared to the in store. But like I always say, it all depends on where you're looking to shop at, and what area you're currently at. But you can't go wrong with this style. For my dudes out there, if you're trying to switch up, look more GQ-ish. I don't want to say preppy, because preppy kind of gives off a little young teen, but on your grown man shit. So I rock with this coat. What else? So we got two more left. Pele Pele. This is very poppin'. Is a very popular urban leather coat, fire. This one I like personally just because of the colorway. I know I just kind of contradicted myself with saying I like to tone it down when it's fall, winter time. But then again, I like to let my presence be known. So I rock with this coat right here. I did mention to say that I do want to get me one in the near future, just to stash away. It's very popping in the NYC area with these type of coats. It's not cheap at all. You could buy a car with this type of coat. But clearly you're buying the name, the material. I'm pretty sure it's pretty solid. It's official leatherware. And I just like the color. I like the style. And I always had leather coats. I think I did have a leather coat. Shout out to my mom. My mother bought me a leather coat. This was years ago. I think it was a reversible coat. Was it a reversible leather coat? Anywho, it was a dope leather coat. It was a plain joint. I wanted a leather coat. I forgot the name of the brand, but you can never go wrong with leather coats. Again, that's just the style back home. So I figured let me show y'all like a more popular designer slash urban. Obviously you see rappers wearing this shit like that. So yeah, so Pele Pele, this coat is clean. I like the colorway. That's what made me pop out, show y'all. And then last but not least, so this is one of my favorite designers. I'm not really into designers like that, but if I had to say, I like Giorgio Armani, which is a branch off to Armani Exchange. So this coat right here, wouldn't necessarily say it's a coat. I would look at it as it's a vest jacket, I would call it. You can't go wrong with this. I was trying to see if I could find a different colorway, but clearly this is the only colorway that they had available. And excuse me, my fault. Me personally, I like the style, but I could always get it for a cheaper price with different brands. You know, you're just paying for the name or whatnot. But one thing I will say is that this color, I would probably pick a different color, maybe black, because you could wear anything with black. Black looks good black looks good just about on anything. And then I could just wear a long sleeve thermal underneath, a hoodie, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I could button it up. I probably would have it down so I could like show off what I have underneath. Like I might have like a logo or whatever, right, with a hoodie. So this will be my last one. I think this one is about $230, but as I said previously, I probably would not pay $230 for it. I probably would get a way cheaper price, probably half the price. I think the most I'll probably pay, depending on the brand and the material, I'll probably pay like $50. I'm not gonna lie. Where can you find it? You just gotta research and do your homework. So anywho, that's my top 5 coats / jackets for the fall winter 2024. Feel free to comment on what y'all think of my opinion on each of the coats and for different reasons and occasions to wear these type of coats. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of designers coats, but I just kind of I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of just free for all and just was like, yo, let me just give y'all a little preview of stuff that you would see me wear around this time of the year, specifically for people back home because you know, I am an East Coast, Jersey, New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do one for my ladies as well. The ladies, I'm not gonna OD it. So this is gonna go based off of what I would get for my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like what type of coat or whatnot I think is fly that look good on her. So anywho, make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all be easy.